All right, so let me review what best drivers there are out there. If you get a driver like this one, this is a cheap Amazon one. Horrible design because it is a 4mm one, so it's a micro precision, but it doesn't lock. Even the locking doesn't lock. So you got to be careful. Sometimes they say they lock, but they lock. They mean you have to like open it to let it in, but then they don't lock. So that's and then when you put it here, even though it spins, you got to make sure that where you grab, it's going to be a comfortable, spot. This one is just a little bit too big for me, but then the fact that it doesn't lock makes it a no-brainer. So there's plenty of these on Amazon, a couple bucks, but they're not worth it. Cheap. I actually only bought this because of the the 4mm to 6.5 or 4mm to quarter. It costs the same with or without it, so I figured I don't lose anything by trying to see if it's good. The next ones up are like the Meritech one. So again, these are like in principle they're kind of cool, but in practice, like I had to remove the pocket clip because when you try to use it, it just doesn't feel comfortable. Like when your hand, as an example, would naturally be grabbing like right here, but the grip is over here. Like, so the texture's here for you to grab, but when you palm it, you would be touching the soft surface. So you wouldn't get a very good grip. So in principle, good idea. Pocket clip gets in the way when you spin it. This would have been a much better design if it was shorter, or at least if the honeycomb grip was all the way up here, so when you grab it, you actually get grip. But that's a big miss on Countrycom. Meritech. Well, Countrycom. Yep. The next one is this is my favorite, the Husky. Just spins freely. You see how when it has a spins in the back, you grab it here, and anything you grab it's just perfect, right? There's no just like perfect. So that means I grab here when it goes in the indentation, so it's a perfect grip. Downside is it uses this odd 3mm hex size. Horrible. So don't like these odd 3mm. At least if it's 3.5 or a quarter or 6.5, it's standard. This is like super unusual. Only downside. And obviously these are kind of cool. These are dedicated T6 and T8. So for knives and gadgets, like I said, it spins